If he's comfortable watching you struggle, that's not a connection. That's convenience.
So he's expected to come in, pay all that, come into your world, and take over all your bills that you have been taking care of by yourself.
What he said that I'm the woman. He been paying for everything all weekend, and now he want me to pay for it, and it's only $50.
Broke women love calling men broke. They can't even afford. If they're broke, then what are you?
A lot of women require a man to meet their financial needs, but they can't meet a man's needs, and his needs are actually free.
Broke women love calling men broke. They can't even afford. If they're broke, then what are you? What are you, boo-boo? It's always the broke folks that love to call people broke, just so y'all know.
This for?
Your turn to pay for the food.
It's who turn to pay for the food?
Your turn.
Why would it be my turn to pay for the food when I'm here with my man?
Because I always pay for the food.
I can't hear you. What?
I always pay for the food.
You always pay for the food.
Yeah.
I always pay for the food.
I ain't paying for it today.
You not paying for it?
No, it's your turn.
It's only $50.
I pay for it.
Well, pay for it.
Yeah.
Why would I have to pay for anything if I'm here with my man? You are my man. You're supposed to pay for everything.
I done pay for everything else, so you can pay for the food.
You what?
I done pay for everything else.
So I gotta pay you. I gotta go in my pocketbook and get out $50. You can't pay $50. Okay. Well, I'm leaving then.
What?
Oh, but you might as well go ahead and call the server and see who gonna wash dishes because it ain't gonna be me. I'm paying $50 for this. What?
I ain't either.
You ain't either? I'm paying for this. He said he's not paying for it. So what he needed? What he said that I'm the woman. He been paying for everything all weekend, and now he want me to pay for it, and it's only $50.
We know, Flat Curse.
Give that some so he can. It's only $50. So what you think?
What you want me to pay for it?
Nah, he need to go wash dishes or something, right?
Oh, okay. I mean, we got plenty of dishes right there. I mean,
No, because I'm not paying for this. It's only $50. Huh?
So what does that mean? What has she been doing? Relying on everything this man is doing. But I'm sure the reason why he said that, right? I'm looking at her, hair done. He probably paid for that. That's why he said, I'm paying for everything else, right? The man is providing. That's why men are choosing to be financially celibate. Why do I say that? Yes, she has a kid. She's most likely not his husband, still ripping and running the streets, most likely not being loyal or faithful to him. Could you only imagine?
Money on you, he does not like you. And don't give me that, oh, I'm not materialistic excuse. He's just not materialistic with you. Because when a man actually likes a woman, he finds a way. He doesn't just talk, he actually invests in your time and your happiness. Watch how fast he opens his wallet for the next girl that he's obsessed with, and then that'll tell you everything.
Watch how fast he opens his wallet, right? But you saw there, we had a scenario where a man said, all I'm doing is opening my wallet. And you see men say it all the time. This doesn't work. It's not sustainable, especially in today's economy. It doesn't work. Think effortism, ladies. I made a video about that last video. You let it ruin you. You let these voted these things to happen. It used to be one way. You made it the other way. You let more debt slaves enter. And by more debt slaves entering society, they had to produce more money. So boom, you got more debt now. That was all on you.
Stop pretending that his lack of effort is about,
and let alone who are the ones spending the money, creating more debt, college. I mean, come on, y'all, racking it up.
you being too much or too needy. He's just not that into you, and that's his loss. A man invests in what he values. You don't have to ask. When he genuinely likes you, he wants to make your life easier. If he's comfortable watching you struggle, that's not a connection. That's convenience.
It's delusional.
He's just using you.
So that's what people say when they have nothing. He's just using you. He's using you for a good time. He's using you, and most likely he doesn't have a dime. And it's not just people from our color, right?
So for all the men out there who are like, oh, women don't want to chase us anymore because they're all boss babing their way through life and they're financially independent. Most of us are broke. Most women like myself are struggling financially in this economy. Half of my wage goes towards rent. And despite this, many women still don't want to find a man. Not because they're thriving. I'm certainly not thriving. I'm flirting with financial ruin. But would rather be broke and alone than with you going 50-50, putting up with your bullshit and giving us the bare minimum. We are over.
Man financially completely, it's downfall from there. My darling, don't make this relationship mistake that will ruin your life forever.
Yeah, ladies, don't make this relationship mistake. I'm male chauvinist. You trust the bear. Don't trust me. I may take advantage of you. Seriously. All men are shouting it to the mountaintop. Thank you, my Indian sister.
Let me teach you this and change your life. As a woman,
teach him.
oftentimes you will see on the internet the provider mindset, men providing for women,
Yep,
is
yep.
preached by people. Okay?
Yeah.
But let me tell you one thing. When a woman is completely financially dependent on a man, and she
Yeah.
has nothing for herself, it is actually not nice at all.
I'm an abuser. I told my wife today, you gonna give up them drawers? I'm going to abuse you. Don't trust me.
Because not every man is a true provider, a true gentleman who loves her woman. Some men use the finances, the financial, dependency as a way of keeping a woman in a toxic marriage or relationship.
Yeah.
You need to see if your man is truly a gentleman who wants to provide for you, wants to spoil you, wants to take care of you, or is he using that as a tool of keeping you inside his cage so you don't have anything to do, and even for 10.
That's what we're all doing. We're using you as tools. So we need more than one income, right? It's not that way over here. But I'm sure guys are saying this in the West. It's hard. It's hard out there for a bit. You ain't knowing. You trying to get the money for the rent. You ain't knowing. Seriously. Come on, ladies. Help out. And man needs your help. But no, you know what this lady's talking about? Men taking advantage. You have guys out there like that, but who's doing that nowadays? A guy, unless he's rich, right? If you got the money to blow it. But men, that's what men are shouting to the mountaintops. Don't trust me.
Pounds or 10 rupees, whatever that is, you have to beg him for the money, and you're almost tied in the relationship because you can't do anything. You have nothing.
Yeah.
Stops paying for you is the moment he stops liking you. Let's talk about it. It was like weekend 2 of this guy and I hanging out, and I will never forget. We are in the line of Chick-fil-A and he lets me order first, but he's keeping the distance. So I just pulled out my debit card and paid for my meal. And that's when I realized that the energy had shifted. Prior to that, he was paying for all of our meals. He was pursuing me. He was trying to impress me and date me. In that moment of me paying for my Chick-fil-A, I felt like his homie.
The fact that so many women put their self-worth into how much a man can spend on them is absolutely crazy. Plus, she's 2 weeks into a relationship where she acknowledges that he's paid for everything up until these 2 weeks. So why is it that she...
All the man said was pay this one. Men want reciprocation. Right? That's what we want. And what men notice is a lot of times you don't want to give it. So men are choosing now to be financially celibate. Because if he takes you out to Chick-fil-A, you don't got $20, right? What is it? For a burger and fries and a drink, that may be 10, 20 for both of us. You don't have $20, $25 for the tax. You don't got that? It's a problem.
So selfish, she can't pay for his meal. Maybe he's trying to gauge and see if, maybe she can hold him up at some point in the relationship. Or he wants to know, like, hey, if I make you my wife one day and maybe I lose my job or I get injured on the job and I'm out of work for a long period of time, are you going to be able to step up financially and take care of me the same way that I've been taking care of you? And I am sorry, but it is literal prostitution if you are gauging how much somebody...
You got Sarah Eaton ready to cry. She feels for it. She's feeling for us, man. She talks for us all. It's prostitution. She's sad for you ladies. Pushing Sarah Eaton to tears. Come on now. What y'all doing?
He loves you based on how much they're buying you. They are buying your love, and you don't think that's some form of an escort service. Make it make sense. And I can almost guarantee that she missed out on a really great guy because she's too focused on what he's spending. It's only 2 weeks in and she gave up too fast because she's only looking for his money and not for who he is as a person. Okay, bye.
That's what guys are trying to find out. It's like a rule. Men pull back to see if you're going to contribute something. Now the other guy, he's already in the doghouse, right? I can tell from when the guy said, "I'm already paying everything for you already." He was probably paying for her hair. Said, "Damn, at least she can handle a meal." Can't handle that. Can't handle fast food. Can't handle Chick-fil-A. What's happening? Understand, ladies, this is the future. When men are in relationships with you, you can't handle Chick-fil-A. What the? Come on now.
Stop asking men that you cannot do for yourself. If your bank account cannot buy it, don't expect him to do it.
Yo, we need to protect this lady, bro. Yo, this broke ass lady is living with their parents, bro. We want you to provide something they can't provide for themselves. Their parents can't provide for them, and they want someone's son to provide that for them, bro. That is crazy, bro. And I know some crazy men will still die providing for these ladies, bro. But for some of us, bro, we are out, bro. If you can't provide for yourself, if your parents can't provide for you, don't expect someone's son to provide for you.
Down low, men don't provide. And one of the comments on that video was the point, especially with these,
You see the first thing, saw some down low men don't provide. Come on, Sean. That love on him. Come on, Sean. Shame doesn't work. First thing they run to. It doesn't work.
podcast bros who are like, you know,
talking about me.
I am a high value man, blah, 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 blah. These men would never get into a relationship with a woman and happily pay all of the bills. And they even argue like,
yeah, I pay everything for my wife. That's why I moved where the dollar is greater. It's 60 pesos on a dollar. I'm living like a king. I'm paying $350 rent for 2 homes. That's my mortgage, pretty much, if you want to call it that. 2 homes.
oh, well, why should I pay for a date? Blah, 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 blah. Right? But I am telling you right now. No, I'm telling you, if these same guys were going for beers with...
Oh, man, yeah, this girl's crazy. What's up with the Elmo voice? You got little children or something? I am telling you. Split personalities. No, something's off. What's up with the character change?
Their, bros, they would want to offer him to pay for meals, beers, whatever, because it makes them feel more like a man. Why do they feel manly?
No. See, if I get it with the bros, right? You know why I won't mind paying for everything? Because I can mark that off as a business meeting and I get 100% credit for it. So it makes sense if I got it with the bros and pay for everything. If I got it with you, I can pay for everything. Because I can even mark that off as a meeting. If you do it right, you got to do it right. You got to make sure you're, marking off your books right. Maybe if you record exactly what you're doing, there's ways. If you don't mind the camera, which you ladies don't, I record exactly what I'm doing at dinner. Yeah. If I was in the States, I'd be winding it down on everybody because I marked that all over my taxes. Come here, girl. What you want, girl? Let me stop.
Paying for other men, but they don't feel that like desire when it comes to paying for women. When it comes to paying for women, they're like, well, what do you bring to the table? Blah, 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 blah. When it comes to putting, if they have the means, putting down 10K on a bottle at a club just to
You see, obviously they don't understand where the provider men are, but it's all right.
show off to their male friends, they'll do it without thinking twice. It's literally because they're not straight. Straight men, their goal, their MO, like just in general, is reproduction, right? Like biologically speaking, it's reproduction. So this desire, this human desire, is so deeply rooted that it will drive so many other things. It'll drive their desire to exercise for financial success, right? Because the core of it is to find a mate. Why is it they have these desires with other men, but not women? They're like, well, I could hire a housekeeper. I don't need a woman to make a house a home. It's literally because you don't understand the point of living with a woman. You don't want that because you're not actually straight.
These ladies, I wish they knew. Men don't accept this. You see what you're doing? This is why men go overseas. They don't accept this, right? Let me tell you, ladies, what happens. The men that don't mind providing, they provide for everyone because they can. There's guys that are ballers and players with money to blow, smashing everything, providing for everything because they can. Could you imagine a man makes $10,000 a week? There's men out there doing that. The alpha dogs, the guy that may be 6 feet that you saw like him, he already knows, okay, work out, make the money. Guys build themselves up to play you ladies. And you wonder why you're in the same loop. It's wild. Like, and you always tell men, build yourselves up, don't you? Want to get some more? And you willing to share, man. It's crazy. You ladies don't see what's happening in the world, but you are creating the dating market that's trash for you. You built these men.
So a man has to come in and take care of all of his problems. And all of his problems means the car note, the car insurance, his mortgage, his rent, the HOA fees, his health insurance, the dental insurance, all the little fees that he has to pay throughout, everything else, right? So he's expected to come in, pay all that, come into your world and take over all your bills that you have been taking care of by yourself, right? What does he get out of it? How does he benefit? I'm so tired of seeing women talk about, I need a man that makes 6 figures. Do you have a 6-figure mindset?
You heard what she said? Do you have a 6-figure mindset? All of these ladies don't even understand what she's talking about. But you know what? I looked it up. I got your back. If you're a lady and watching, this is for you. I got your back. I'm here for you, right? I'm going to break it down for you. You ready? All right. Here we go. 6-figure mindset. What that is. All right. Ladies, instead of you saying, Chat GPT, I love you, you can even go to Google. Google has AI mode right now. Or you can go to Chat GPT, $20 a month, unlimited, and ask, what is a 6-figure mindset for a woman? I got that right here for you. Right? Let me tell you how advanced it is. It says the real 6-figure mindset for women, value and vibes. It's not just looks or energy. It's what you actually bring to his life. Peace, support, organization, or loyalty. What do you bring to the table? ChatGPT didn't set that, but that's pretty much what it is, right? Respect his time. High earners are busy. They don't want to deal with constant drama, emotional chaos, be low stress, not high maintenance. mentally, even physically as well, right? Because you want a man to pay for everything. That's gonna drain a man's pockets. Like, girls are not doing that. And guess where they don't do that? Hop on that plane. Come on now. Check this out. Not reacting to everything, not testing him constantly. Stability is attractive at that level. Understanding his lifestyle. Late nights working, less availability, prioritizing business. If she needs constant attention, it won't work. Yeah. I've saw videos. I'm sure you guys see videos. Guys said, yeah, I pay for everything, but that she doesn't understand. I can't be around. She wants me around all the time, right? The guy was providing everything she wanted. Financial awareness, not just spending. Know how money works. Doesn't just expect. Understand saving, investing, building. A six-figure man notices this fast. No entitlement. He make biggest mistake. He makes money, so he owes me. High earners avoid women who feel like a liability. Come on now, hear me out now. Presentation matters. Not just looks, but how she carries herself, how she speaks, how she moves in public. She represents him too. This is that six-figure mindset, ladies. Peace over problems. Most six-figure men are dealing with business stress, financial decisions, responsibility. They want a lady who feels like relief, not another job. Long-term thinking. Not just what can I get today, but how do we build something over time? Self-improvement mindset. Working on herself, health in a gym, mindset, and skills. Not skills in what you can do for yourself, skills in what you can do for him. That's how you get free. You ladies don't understand. Six-figure mindset is a woman that understands how to build the man up. Okay, you gotta start making videos on this stuff, okay? A lot of ladies need to know. They don't understand how to take direction. Look, a six-figure man doesn't just choose based on looks or attraction. He chooses based on peace, alignment, and long-term fit. Long-term fit. There's a lot of guys even that go overseas. Oh, I want that girl. She fly. No. Pick the lady for the long-term fit. Not just because she bad. Oh, she give me the bomb. She can't do nothing for you unless you're looking to retire. That's a little different.
Do you have a six-figure patience zone? Like, do you have a six-figure safety zone? Can a man be safe with you? Can he be vulnerable with you? Can a man bring you his seed and knowing that his child is in the best hands necessary? I'm so sick of people saying, oh yeah, I raise my children. You feed, you clothe, and you water them, and you provide them shelter. That is not raising a child. That is maintaining a child. I do the same thing with my animals. I give them food, water, clothes, and shelter. Can he bring you his seed and you teach his seed, teach his children love, life, understanding, peace, integrity, forgiveness, patience, who and what God is, health, how to balance their finances, their education level. Let's not just send our children to school and think that they're going to teach them the right way. Are you teaching them in your home? Can he bring you this? I'm so tired of seeing it. So I'ma pick me because I stand up for my men. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I see the men, I appreciate the kings, and I love the gods. They move different out here, and they really need us. They really need women.
Yeah, we do.
Remember, you guys are the ones who said you are providers and protectors. And you are the ones who said you don't want women to love you. You actually just want women to respect you, right? And over and above the respect, it was you who said we will provide and we will protect our women. So the question remains, when you guys said you are protectors,
people when they're broke, right? You've heard that before, but it's not just the men, it's the women. It's women too. I've seen a lot of women who start acting really funny acting when that bank account is not looking the way that they would like to look. Here's the thing. How do we get to a place to where that doesn't happen no more. Or when we're in those situations, it's easy for us to pivot and there are solutions. Well, you always have to have money available to you. And I know you're like, girl, like, duh. Like, what do you mean I need more money? Well, you would have more money if you had more streams of income. A long time ago, I used to be that girl, but now I do things differently. I have different accounts where if something goes wrong, right? Anything, you know, in my main income accounts, I have places where I could draw from. I have passive streams of income, about 6 of them roughly. And you guys gotta get in the habit. Like, most people only have the income from their job or their business. I know a lot of people, we don't really highlight it, but there's a lot of entrepreneurs out here that are really just relying on the money from their business. They're not even side hustling. They're just living really tight. And I tell you one thing, when you live from a place of struggle and a place from lack, you can't expand. You can't make more. So I need for you guys to start diversifying your income and creating more passive streams, you know? Put your money into a high yield savings account.
Yeah, and you know what she's saying, it's not just independent womanhood, because you know a lot of independent ladies out here are struggling. Right, this comes from being smart. There's ladies out there that are getting money that are level-headed. Not everybody is here with it. Some people's minds are so elevated that a lot of guys will even look at her and say, "Oh, she's a modern woman." She might be, but everybody nowadays is modern. But if you're modern with making money, but still level-headed, it's a whole different scenario. I don't know who this lady is. She could be a problem, but she's talking with a level head, not like, "Oh, give me more, give me more, give me more." And I think more ladies need to be like this and listen to this. But a lot of people won't, and a lot of people will stay far behind because of it. It's sad, but that's the day and age we're living in now.
A lot of women require a man to meet their financial needs, but they can't meet a man's needs, and his needs are actually free. He wants you to be loving, respectful, caring, kind, loyal, show some affection, actually initiate sex here and there, show him that you want him, know how to say I'm sorry, take some accountability, listen whenever he speaks. And you can't do any of these free things, but you expect for that man to provide your lifestyle. Take care of your friends whenever y'all all go out and about, because that seems to be a new thing going around. Make sure that you are taken care of. Your hair's done, your nails done, you got a new car, your rent paid, all your bills is handled. But you can't meet any of his needs, and his needs are actually free. Really? When I say that shit out loud, don't it sound silly?
Can I tell y'all why I want a man? And I only feel comfortable telling y'all this because lately TikTok has been my therapy, and I told myself I'm gonna open up more. My bad, Auntie be having road rage, but lately TikTok has been become my therapy, y'all. So here you go. I don't want a man, I need a man, because baby, when it comes to this car and one cute little fancy lights come on, I be clueless. If it's not the gas light, no. Y'all, I just pulled up to the fucking Jeep dealership. He says, this a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder? I said, I don't know. Can you check? Ain't this your job? I really want to be like, nigga, ain't this your job? Don't ask when it comes to my car. Then he gonna try to get and say, so what type of oil does it take? I said, the oil to make it drive. Like, quit being nigga. Like, clearly, I just honestly feel like when I get a man, of course, help, you know, and I ain't gonna say he supposed to take care of the house. Help me take care of the house. But baby, your job is making sure when it comes to them 4 wheels, I don't have to do gas in there.
If you have the driver's manual, you can look in your driver's manual and see what kind of oil the car takes. I can tell from your car, it looks like it may be new. I can see the orange back there. Maybe not, but I'm sure you have a car manual in your car. Look in there. Or say, hey, can you look in the manual and tell me? I guess it makes sense. She does need a man. And we already see what's going on nowadays. They're shaming men for choosing to be financially celibate because they need help. It's clear as day.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.